Hey my loves, hope that you are all well. My name is Shawnee and I'm going to be guiding you through a Pilates inspired full body sculpt class today. Now you'll see that I've kind of returned back to my sunset lighting that I had before. Let me know in the comments if you prefer this or if you prefer brighter lighting. But I thought for today we just take it a little bit slower and we're going to be flowing a little bit more than usual. So to begin with, we'll just start off as we usually do. We're just going to start off with a really smooth and nice and easy warm up, just to get everything moving. So we're going to start on all fours. We're just going to roll forwards, just making sure that shoulders are stacked over wrists. We're going to round up through the shoulders, round up through the back. As we shift our weight through those wrists, and as we then arch through the back, arch through those shoulders, we're going to sit back into those hips. So we're just going to keep that motion going so we can start to warm everything up. Now we're going to keep this movement more dynamic, but still keeping it fluid, just so we can really make sure that we are warming everything up. Now, total transparency, today's flow is actually inspired by my menstrual phase. So just always out here, just trying to as well show people that you can still move at any time of the month or whatever season you're in. It's just all about making sure that the movement is as intentional as possible. Now from here, we're going to round through the shoulders, round through the back as we've been doing before. Then we're going to curl the toes underneath us and we're going to push through into downward dog. Before then we come back onto our knees, back through into neutral spine. We're going to round through again, coming up onto the balls of our feet, coming through into downward dog. Lovely stuff. Back through onto our knees, neutral spine. So just keeping everything nice and soft. Taking a moment through here to maybe just really think about the intention that you'd like to set for today's class and hold it close as something you're going to keep referring back to. Now we're going to meet me here through in downward dog. We're just going to pedal through those feet. So really making sure that we're keeping those hips up nice and high, walking through. Lovely stuff. From here, let's just sit back into those balls of those feet, trying to get those bums to touch our heels. We're then going to shoot forwards into plank, so we might just need to move the hands just slightly before then we push back again. Coming through. Well done. Let's go for 4 more of these. Nice. So the whole time you're coming through into that plank, making sure that your hips are nice and low, making sure that your core is nice and engaged. Those shoulders are stacked over your wrists. Last one through here. Well done. Take those hips up through to downward dog again. Feel that nice stretch, trying to get those heels to touch the mat. Meet me back through in plank. Before then, you come down onto your knees, coming through onto your heels. Now let's just rotate those wrists before we get started. So we're just going to take them one way before we take them the other way. Now, if you've done a couple of my classes, you know exactly what's to come. You know that my classes tend to be a little bit wrist heavy, so just making sure that they are nice and warm. Now, you all know as well, as we go throughout this series or throughout this sequence, you can pause this video at any time if you feel like you need to take any breaks. It's really important, especially if you do find that your wrists are feeling a little bit weaker. Just take a moment just to pause and then get straight back into it, so we're not compromising any alignment, any form, any strength as we go throughout. Now, to begin with, we're going to start straight up onto our side. So we're going to come up onto our right knee and we're going to elongate the left leg out. Just going to move over slightly towards the side. Now, whilst you are in this position through here, I'd like you to take that foot a little bit further forwards in your kind of peripheral vision, just to make sure that you're not leaving that leg behind too far, so you're not arching through the back. Now, from this position, my loves, we're going to take our hands towards our heads, And we're going to start by coming through into a side bend towards the supporting leg. So we're going to grow up nice and tall in this position, taking a big inhale in. As we exhale, we're going to move over. Well done. And again, you've got 7. So we're really thinking about initiating, using the obliques through here, as that's helping us to move. Well done. You've got 4. Nice. 3, remembering to grow in that top position. Thinking about keeping those belly buttons drawn in towards your spine. Your back is nice and long. That was your last one through there. Now to lay it on, we're going to come over into this position. We're actually going to take that elbow behind us. So our chest is now facing directly down towards the mat. We're then going to take ourselves back into that side bend before then we come up and over. And again, making these movements nice and intentional, really working the obliques. You've got 5. Well done. That's 4. So you should really start to feel that resistance building up in the abdominals. 3. You've got your last one through here. Well done. We're going to come up and over into that position again, coming up. We're going to take that position, as we did earlier, chest towards the mat, back towards side. But instead of coming up this time, we're going to rotate and keep that movement there. Rotate again. So you're still keeping that chest nice and open. Those shoulders are open too. It's just that upper body that's moving, trying to keep those hips nice and square. You've got 4. That's 3. Well done. 2. Last one through here. You're going to still meet me in that side bend. We're going to come into small pulses, coming up, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, coming all the way up. Now we're going to continue from there. We're going to come back over into that side bend. We're then going to place that hand onto the mat before then we take that leg into a leg lift, place it back down onto the mat. We're then going to come up and over again. Well done. We're going to grow nice and tall in this position before we come up and over. Take that hand down. Well done. Nice intentional with that leg movement as well, staying nice and strong. Lift up tall, exhale. Place that hand down, lift the leg. Well done. Back to center. Coming up. Nice. You've got 4. So still staying nice and tall in your core. Those words are too similar. You've got 3. Nice, that's 2. Well done, my loves. You've got your last one through here. Meet me in that side with that leg lifted. We're going to take that leg towards the front, taking it back towards the side. Now in this position through here, the leg is just moving. We're still keeping that chest nice and strong. Well done. It's coming towards the front before it meets us back in that side. Nice. Really thinking about your pelvis position through here. Killing it, my loves. You've got 4. Well done. 3. Nice, that's 2. Yes, you can. Last one through here. Well done. Taking that leg towards the side, coming up into pulses to finish. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, lowering that leg. We're now going to turn in towards that hand. Still utilising the same leg we were using before, we're going to drop down onto our right elbow. We're going to take the leg up into a leg lift. We're then going to take the leg into hamstring curl. Before then we extend the leg again and take it back down towards the mat. Now I told you the sequence is going to be a little bit more flowy today, but still with the same dynamic. Well done, and again. Looking good. Nice. You've got 5. Well done, my love. So this whole time really thinking about lifting that leg from the glutes as opposed to the lower back. As that leg comes in through into hamstring curl, we're still trying to make sure that we initiate that hamstring And we're not just moving the leg for the sake of it. Nice. You've got your last one through here. Meet me in that hamstring curl and that extension. We're just going to keep moving our leg through here. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Meet me in that hamstring curl. Come into pulses to finish. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the leg there. Now we're going to be taking that leg out to meet that elbow. Before then we take it back through into donkey kickback, bringing the knee in, taking the knee back through into donkey. Well done. And again, so that knee is really pulling towards that elbow. We then have to turn the knee inwards, coming through donkey kickback, back through center, all the way back up again. Now we're going to take our gaze towards our knee as it comes out towards the side, and then take our gaze back towards the mat as it comes into donkey kickback. Well done. You've got 4. Nice. That's 3. Looking good. Now this whole time still really thinking about our cores, keeping them nice and strong. Well done. You've got it. Last one through here. Yes, you can. We're going to take that leg back up. We're going to miss out the knee coming through center. So we're going to come out to the side with that elbow back through into donkey kickback. And again, so that knee's coming towards the side, really drawing towards the front. So our hips are really shifting. Our weight is slightly distributing as we take it from one side. Well done. You've got 4. Nice. That's 3. Well done. 2. Yes, you can. Last one. We're going to add on from here. We're going to take that knee out towards the side. It's going to come back into kickback. We're going to curl the ball of our foot underneath. We're going to take that into a knee hover, taking that foot off the ground. That leg still stays there. That knee's coming out towards the side. We're taking that leg up and around, lifting the knee an inch or so off the mat. Well done. You've got 6. That's 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. We're going to lay it on through here, my loves. You've got it. Keep going. Taking that knee out towards the side. We're going to take it through into kickback. We're going to lift the knee off the floor. We're going to come through into pike. Take that knee back down towards the mat. Well done. So that knee's coming out towards the side. It's then transferring through into donkey kickback. We're going to take that knee off into knee hovered. Bring that knee in towards our chest before then we kick it back through into donkey kickback. And again, you've got 4. Knee comes up. Well done. That's 3. 2. Yes, you can. Last one. Meet me through here in this pike. That knee's coming up, back to pike. We're going to stay up nice and straight with that supporting leg. That knee is just coming in towards our chest through tiger curl to kick back out. You've got 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take that leg up high, coming into pulses to finish. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You can hear it in my voice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Drawing that knee down, coming through into child's pose, stretching everything out. I promise you, I'm in the trenches with you, and I'm there 100% of the time. It wouldn't be fair for me to program these things and not go through it with you as well. So we still have the other side to do because we've been blessed with 2 legs. So we need to remain grateful. We're going to come through onto the other side, my love. So this time we're going to stay up high on this left knee. We're going to take that right leg out now. I know it feels like we did this whole sequence, the start of the sequence, last month, but making sure that this foot is slightly in front of us, we can still see it in our peripherals, so we're not putting too much pressure on our lower back. Hands towards the side, deep inhale, exhale. Inhale, we're going to move over on our exhale. Well done. Back to center. You've got 7. Well done. 6. Now making sure you're still growing nice and tall in this position. Well done. 4, 3, 2. Keep on growing. Last 1. This is where we're going to come into our rotation as we lay it on, coming over into that side. We're going to look down towards our mat before then we come back through to center, coming all the way up. Well done. And again. To center and up. You've got to keep on going. Making sure we're still growing nice and tall in that center position and up. You're looking really good. You've got 4 more. Still making sure your chest and shoulders are nice and open coming through. Well done. 2 more. Nice. Last 1. Before then we lay it on. You're just going to meet me in that side. We're going to keep rotating our chest towards the mat, back to center, staying there. You've got 7. Still keeping our cores engaged. Well done. Nice, my loves. 3, 2. Feel that elbow pulling up so that side is still growing. Last 1. Meet me in center, coming into pulses. That elbow's reaching towards the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, coming up and over. Now we're going to grow in this position. Big inhale in, exhale, we're going to move towards the side. We're going to place that hand down towards the mat. We're going to lift the leg. Placing that leg back down to center, we're going to come up and over again. Well done. You've got it grow nice and tall as you move. Lift the leg back to center and up. Well done. Take that hand down. That leg is still lifting from the glute. So not necessarily looking for height through here. Really wanting to start to feel that pinch right in by those hip flexors and those bums as that leg lifts. You've got it. Well done. Up and over. You've got 2 more. On this last one, you're going to meet me in that side bend with that leg lifted. We're going to take the leg towards the front before it comes back through the side. You're going to keep your chest nice and open. Well done. You've got 7. Really good. 6. Nice, my loves. 5. 4. Looking strong. 3. 2. Oh my gosh. Last 1. Keep that leg there coming into pulses. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower that leg. Turn in towards that knee, making sure that shoulders are stacked over wrists. We're now going to drop down onto that left elbow. Now, to begin with, we're going to make sure that our backs are nice and flat. And if you need to elongate that arm a little bit further out in front of you to ensure that your back is nice and straight, please do so. We're going to come through into leg lifts first of all, okay? So we're going to lift the leg. The leg's going to come into hamstring curl. Before then, we extend the leg again, lower the leg back down towards the mat. Well done. And again. 7. Now again, making sure in this position, we're really thinking about lifting the leg from the glute as opposed to the lower back. That hamstring curl, we're really wanting to feel that pinch along the hamstring, which is that big muscle that's behind, or that's the back of your thigh. Well done. Keep that going. Core is nice and strong throughout. You're doing incredible. Nice. You've got 3. That's 2. Last 1. You're going to keep this leg here. You're just going to extend the leg, bring it back through into hamstring curl. Well done. You've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1, meet me in hamstring curl. That leg's in donkey kickback, taking it into pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That leg stays there. We're going to draw that knee in to meet that elbow before then it comes back through into donkey kickback. That leg or the knee comes in to join the other knee before then we kick that leg back through into donkey kickback. That knee is going to come back through to meet that elbow. We're going to turn that knee through into donkey kickback, resetting in the center as the knee lowers and all the way back up. Now again, making sure, especially as we take that knee through donkey kickback, we're still really thinking about where the movement is coming from. So as soon as you feel that pinch, which I can feel just there as I take my knee into donkey kickback, that is the height I know that I can be taking my leg where I'm still really utilizing those muscles. Well done. You've got 4. Looking good. That's 3. Nice, my loves. You're killing this series. 2. You've got your last one through here. Now this time we're just going to remove, bringing the knee into center. We're just going to keep taking that knee to elbow back through into donkey. Well done. You've got 5, 4, 3. I don't know if you can hear that, but my hip is clunking so much. 2. Nice. Last 1. This is where we add on that quadruped holds. That knee is coming through to meet the elbow before we push back through into donkey kickback. We're then going to lift that knee off the mat. Oh my gosh. Really good. Coming off. You've got it. That's 5. Nice. 4. 3. You're looking so strong. 2. Last 1. Before we layer on. Now through this layer here, my loves, this is where we add on the pike, taking that knee out towards the side through donkey kickback, coming through into quadruped hold. We're going to pull that knee in towards our chest before then we push it back through into kickback. Well done. You've got 6. Nice, my loves. 5. 4. Yes, you can. 3. Still thinking about the core, keeping that chest nice and open. Well done. This is the last time you have to do this if you never want to do this video again. Meet me in that pike. Well done. Knees drawing in, pushing that leg back out. Well done. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. Last one through here. Take that knee up high. Come into pulses to finish. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drawing that knee in. Oh my gosh. Stretching everything out. Well, I can tell you something for sure. I definitely got the Pilates shakes there. And that humbled me massively. Drawing those hands up through nice and slowly. I don't know what it is about my programming sometimes. It sounds like a really, really good idea until then I actually start moving and start doing it. And then I'm like, wow, who hurt you? Anyway, we're going to come up onto all fours. We're going to stretch everything out. So we're going to elongate the left arm all the way up towards the ceiling, opening up the shoulders, opening up the chest. We're going to swing that arm underneath, feeling that arm being pulled to the other side of the room. Taking a moment through here, just to draw everything back inwards. Taking a big inhale in for the count of 4. Exhale for the count of 6 to 8. Coming back up onto all fours. We're going to change sides. We're going to elongate the right arm this time, all the way up towards the ceiling. Opening up shoulders, opening up the chest, swinging that arm underneath. Feeling that arm being pulled to the other side of the room. Now making sure that you're really benefiting from this spinal twitch in this twist, in this position. Big inhale in for the count of 4. Exhale for the count of 6 to 8. Well done. Coming up onto all fours, let's just take that right leg, swing it round into lunge, keeping that back knee connected towards the mat. Really trying to drive those hips in towards the mat. That front foot is nice and grounded. We're going to swing that leg back around and push ourselves up into downward dog. We're going to walk through those feet nice and slowly, keeping those hips up nice and high. You've got 2. Last 1. Nice. Dropping those knees back down towards the mat. This time we're going to take that left leg through into lunge. Again, keeping that back knee connected to the mat, really trying to drive those hips in towards the mat. That front foot is nice and connected. Again, taking a moment through here, just to return back to the breath work that you did at the beginning of the class. Inhaling for 4. Exhaling for the count of 6 to 8. Lovely stuff. Taking that leg back around, coming back up through into downward dog. Pedal through those feet again one final time. Before then you meet me back in plank, dropping those knees towards the mat, bums towards those heels and feeling those arms being pulled to the other side of the room as you take a moment through here in child's pose. Walking those hands in nice and slowly to meet your knees and rolling up through the spine. Oh my gosh, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Honestly, as always, thank you so much for showing up for yourselves, showing up for whatever you need to, and for joining me. I really, really appreciate it, and I am really, really enjoying how many of you keep tagging me and just wanting more and more from this, this little channel, I guess, that I decided I was going to start about a month ago or so. Thank you so, so much for joining me. As always, I hope that you took what you needed from it, disregarded anything that didn't serve you. If you're not already, I would absolutely love if you could subscribe to this channel, like it, give me a comment, and we can plan more from here. But thank you so, so much, and I will speak to you all soon.